Boy, I used to visit my grandfather who had goats in his backyard. And anytime I visit him, he gave me the opportunity to take care of them. And me taking care of them, I mean I sweep their room, follow them to graze, and then follow them back home. And I make sure they enter their room before I leave. And in doing that, it made me love what I did. So I always wanted to be around my grandfather, and me seeing the goats, following them to graze, and all that gave me joy. So I could say I gathered a passion from there. And also, my grandmother's sister had a poultry farm, of which she used to sell her eggs and then broilers to the neighbors around. And every time I'm with her, I observe what she did, and I can say she was happy doing it, even though she was a teacher by then. But anytime she was in her farm, she would look happy. You could see that kind of excitement on her face. So through that, I decided I'll always be in her farm to see what she does. When I was leaving where we used to stay to where I am currently, my grandfather gave us some goats to keep at our backyard. And when we brought the goods home, it was entrusted into my care. So literally, I was the one taking care of them, and I have been taking care of them till today. In the process, there were times you could see the goats found it difficult when they were giving birth. So when they were delivering, I turned part of the room into a maternity ward, and then I helped them. It was fun. It made me look like a veterinarian, or let me say a maternity doctor, because I could see how the delivering was coming, how gentle you hold them, and afterwards you put them down for the mother to dry them, and it gave me some kind of joy. The passion grew from there. So in 2019, I decided to venture into farming. So I had to narrow it down. So in narrowing it down, I settled on animal farming. And in animal farming, I wanted to do so many things at the time, but I limited it to poultry and then piggery. And through that, I started doing my research on it, and I realized I could do just one at a point. And in that case, I settled on the poultry farm. In August 2019, I met a guy called Pascal. This is a young guy who, on his own, has been keeping poultry for some years before I met him. And he was good at what he was doing. So we had interactions. I told him what I wanted to do, and then he gave me the breakdown of what it entails.
This is feeder and this is the drinker. For the brooding house, you did this small because when they come they are little, so you need this one to start your brooding. And with your lighting system and the heat, I normally use I have a pot, but it's not. I take it off because the first 1 week you have to have that pot that will give them sufficient heat.
He made me aware that there are two vital things in farming. One is passion, and then the second one is money. Money being your investment, because you are investing into the business. And he broke it down for me to understand that in the farming process, there is one key element that people needs to know, which is patience. Patience in farming is a key element, because it takes time for the venture to become profitable, and in that sense you have to be patient. And I was always running to his place just to check out what he was doing, and there were times I would go and help him sweep the place, as in I help him clean the litter. So I learned that from him, and then I also watched how he used to give them medication in their water, and then how he fed them. And through that, I told him I was ready to start mine. And he asked me if I was ready emotionally, physically, and then financially. and I made him aware I was ready emotionally, I was ready physically, and I was ready financially. And he broke down the financial aspect to me. That was when I realized, oh, I was ready emotionally, physically, but financially I wasn't really ready. So I had to prepare myself. And in June 2021, I started the structure. And in December 2021, it was ready. After going through all this process, I realized there were so many things in farming that was hidden, and then people were not opportune to know about. And that was when I realized I have to share everything I do with the world so that they will know everything that happens in farming. I mean, I'm giving every little detail I know I did on my farm here so that people will also learn from it and then build theirs too. Thank you for watching my videos. Please subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell for new uploads, and also leave your comments.